Yes, Harshad, if you remember, I had suffered from asthma during my second pregnancy for almost 18 years. And that when I asked my doctor, who was a chest specialist, what will reduce my asthma attacks, and he had said morning ozone will help you if you start walking. And the children were very small that time, so I used to get up at 4:30 in the morning. I had a friend who used to walk with me. So we used to start our walk at 5 o'clock and come back home by 6. Then start the breakfast tiffins for the children, and all that routine would start. So for nearly 10 years, I was walking on concrete road because we didn't have tracks at that time. We didn't have walking tracks at that time, so no mud tracks. So this was one of the biggest mistake I think people do often, that they walk on concrete roads, and
Absolutely,
that really damages your joints.
absolutely,
So
absolutely.
this is what I realized. Then by then Nasik developed many walking tracks, and I started walking on the tracks. So initially it was 1 hour walking. Then I got into such speed with my own walking, and it was like it was like I became maniacal about the walk. So I used to walk something like 8-9 kilometers in the morning, and again go in the evening and walk 4-5 kilometers. So some 14, 15, 16 kilometers a day. And I didn't realize at that time. And my husband, who's the doctor, who kept telling me, you don't do warm up, you don't do stretches, you just get up from bed and start going for a walk, which is wrong. And I didn't listen to him at that time, till a day came when my knees gave way and I developed osteoarthritis. That's when my walks completely stopped, and I switched over to walking in the water. And now with DFH last 3 years, I've not walked. Whatever walking is done is walking within the house, which is quite a bit. I don't count my steps, but I realize that strengthening of my knees or my joints, my muscles, everything has happened in these last 3 years, which I did not succeed in last 20 years while I was walking or walking in the water, whatever. So thanks to TFH that this strength has come, and the knowledge also how important it is to do stretching, warm up, and cool downs for your body with whatever exercise you're doing, how important that is. Any exercises that you're doing, it is very, very necessary for the body that your body is warmed up before you start any focused exercise. Thank
Absolutely.
you. This is
Thank
this
you,
is my
Seema.
take
That
on
was
it.
such a wonderful thing to share. And this is what we are talking about. Seema could get her strength in just 3 years as compared to the last couple of years that she was into walking and all. So this is a very, very important thing. If you want to walk, it's not that, please understand, do not take it wrong, the message. We are not saying do not walk. In fact, walk, just like Asha said, walk everywhere. Instead of having a vehicle, walk everywhere, walk to the nearest place. But that's a different thing. You're going with some other purpose, but don't use walking as for 10,000 steps karna hai, as an exercise. That is perils. Don't walk on concretes, don't walk on tarmac roads, and which is what is typically, you do not have such places in and around bigger cities, right, where there is earthen grounds, there is earth, there is mud, there is sand. And this is what it is. And even if you have to walk, my dear friends, I want to share that at Digital Fitness Hub, bells ringing here, you have animal moves. Move lateral, move twist, turn. You can jump, you can crawl, you can literally, you can just like goes like a snake. Everything is contributing to walking. Use your mind. So what happens every time you're doing any other different ways? 650 muscles you have, 360 joints you have, 200 plus bones you have. You need to make sure that every single square inch of your body needs to be worked out. And that is what the message here is.